Hi, I'm Yvonne McCoy. I'm a women's business strategist, and I'm here to help you elegantly navigate your time and your talents and to align your business and your personal life so you can maximize your impact. So today we're going to talk about with change comes unexpected consequences. But before I get started, I want to remind you that I'm doing a series of talks live on Facebook on Tuesdays where I'm going to coach you with your New Year's plans and hopefully support you with whatever you're planning to do in 2020 and beyond. And the other thing is I'm practicing my videos so I can get better. So this is one of my New Year's things. You can see the first one that I've already done. If you go to facebook.com, I'm ready for me /video, and you probably know how to use Facebook better than I do. So, all right, so let's get back to today. It's still January and we are still working on whatever our big change is going to be. But have you ever noticed that whenever you decide to make a change, things go haywire? Well, I'm here to tell you that, remember Murphy's Law? If anything can go wrong, it will. Well, it's still very much alive and well. And it's at times like this that we can panic and try to solve whatever is going on, which typically ends up being just the tip of the iceberg instead of really looking at what's going on. And one of the problems with that is that we tend to take a really shallow look at we panic and the first thing that happens. So we want to take a look at why is this happening and how can you prepare for it better? Because what I know is that, like Murphy's Law, it's going to happen. So when you get a chance and you decide to make the change, you have to be really committed. You have to feel more than here's a goal and here's a number. You have to feel really obligated. There has to be a deep-seated reason for you to do this so that you can keep your motivation going and so that you can make sure that you stay in action regardless what happens, okay? And in addition to that, you are not in a vacuum, okay? So often we make a decision, but we don't warn other people that we're making that decision. And believe it or not, they can't read your mind. I've wished for this a lot and it has never happened. You can tell your team or maybe somebody close to you, but what about the other people in the next level of influence, like your assistant or other family members or parents that you've made a change? So it's not surprising that unexpected consequences come when you are making changes. And I don't think you're surprised that the changes can be personally very messy as you're going through whatever transformation you've decided to do. This results from the fact that we are more comfortable going back to the way we've always done things than going forward and facing, the chaos of the new way of doing something. So the most obvious thing that you can do is make sure that you inform more people in a wider circle that you are going to make a change. Don't forget to ask them to spread the word. And sometimes this is as simple as notifying everybody that you're changing the time of a meeting, and that way your coffee will show up at the right time. Imagine if this was an even bigger, more important life change. I want to help you to make sure that you have a better commitment, stronger decisions, and take bolder actions this coming year and keep up your momentum. So there are a couple of ways that I can do that. So if you're really serious about achieving success and learning how to work your way through those points of chaos, you're going to want to download my free life planning system, okay? And I've said this, a couple of times, and you can find it at yvonnemccoy.com /adept living. And I'm really excited about this tool because it takes you step by step. And as you're going through it, you're going to find out why you're more motivated to do what you need to do. Not so much the steps of how to do what you need to do, because we're very good at linear thinking and planning. What we need to tap into is to be able to really benefit from those times in our life when we're really motivated to do something and really tap into that energy. So I'm excited to work with you. Again, I'm going to be on Tuesday at noon. I'm going to be on Facebook Live if you have questions. So let me just say this to you. Please take advantage of the natural energy that's flowing right now. Now, the difference is typically you may make a New Year's resolution or you may decide to do something else, but then you don't follow through. I want you to make that one step further and say, okay, let me connect with the community. Let me connect and get some free help. Let me connect and see what else is out there, because you can't do it alone. So if this is not the step that you are ready to take, and I hope it is, because it's a really powerful time of the year, and I want you to get that energy into your life. Write down some questions that you have, or show up at the Facebook Live so I can help you. So this is Yvonne McCoy. I hope I see you either in the Facebook Live or, at one of the other seminars that I'm going to be doing. See you next time.